Aloha Nui Patriots, it's Shariraye with the verse of the day, November 12th. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, and by our gathering together unto him, that you be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. The people in the church in Thessalonica were still confused about some end-time issues. Some believed erroneously that Christ was about to come back then, or else had already come. Paul answers all of this in this second chapter of 2 Thessalonians. The phrase, the day of Christ, should have been translated, the day of the Lord, because this is how the best manuscripts read. The day of the Lord refers to all events after the rapture. Even in Paul's day, some were claiming that the second coming was about to take place, which of course was wrong. Paul answers these claims by saying that believers should not be shaken in mind or be troubled. He then said, neither by spirit, this referred to messages in tongues and interpretations, which purported to be of the Lord, but really were not, nor by word, this pertained to those who claimed to have a word from the Lord, but really didn't, nor by letter, as from us. Someone had written a letter claiming certain prophetic things, and had evidently signed Paul's name to it, which means it was a forgery. The apostle then tells them that the second coming cannot take place except there come a falling away first. Some of the very best Greek scholars state that this phrase, a falling away first, should have been translated, for that day shall not come except there come a departure first. This speaks of the rapture, which says that second coming cannot take place until certain things happen, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. This speaks of the Antichrist, who must come upon the world scene before the second coming. So Paul tells the Thessalonians that the second coming has not taken place, and it will not take place even in the near future, at least speaking of Paul's day. However, we are presently living in the time of which Paul spoke. The rapture of the church should take place very soon. Sometime after the rapture, the Antichrist will make his debut, ultimately plunging the world into great tribulation, a time which will conclude with the Battle of Armageddon, which will then signal the second coming of the Lord. But none of these things can take place until the church is first taken out of this world. To further state this doctrine, the apostle also said, and now you know what withholds, speaks of the church, that he might be revealed in his time. The pronoun he speaks of the Antichrist, who will be revealed or made known after the rapture of the church. For the mystery of iniquity does already work, concerns false teaching by false teachers. Only he, the church, who now hinders evil, will continue to hinder until he, the church, be taken out of the way. The pronoun he confuses some people. In verses 4 and 6, it refers to the Antichrist, while in verse 7, he refers to the church. And then, after the rapture of the church, shall that wicked, the Antichrist, be revealed, proving conclusively that the rapture must take place before the Great Tribulation, Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, should have been translated, the breath of his mouth, Isaiah chapter 11, verse 4, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Both phrases refer to the second coming, which will actually take place in the midst of the Battle of Armageddon. As stated, these events are presently very close upon us. This should make us want to draw closer to the Lord.